What is going on, beautiful people? Welcome to another episode of the Narcissists Code. I'm your favorite self-aware narcissist, Mr. Lee Hammock, better known as Mental Healness across all social media platforms. If this is your first time seeing my face or hearing my voice, I'm a clinically diagnosed narcissist, and I use my platform on social media to raise awareness for NPD, get more people into therapy, and also validate the victims, survivors, and thrivers of said disorder, said toxic people, said toxic traits, or whatever. Today's episode is going to be entitled, Do Narcissists Like Hurting People? Do narcissists hurt people on purpose? Is it all intentional? And all that other good stuff, y'all. So, let me go ahead and preface this. I don't even need to preface this, y'all. Y'all see I'm sitting in the back seat of my wife's car. I told y'all we went on a vacation now, hanging out. Got back from Australia. Wife wanted to go out of town. So, here we are at the beach right now. So I still gotta record though. So, but do they like hurting people on purpose? Let me say this, y'all. Some narcissistic people are sadistic as hell, and yes, they do enjoy hurting other people. Some of them do it on purpose. Some of them are sadistic and will absolutely hurt other people on purpose. Some of them get a high from hurting other people. Some of them get a high from rejecting other people. Some of them get a high for wasting other people's time and being able to trigger and control some people. Some people get a high for that type of stuff. But you notice I use the word some, S-O-M-E, some, because a lot of the majority, this is my mind right here, y'all. I don't think most narcissists like hurting people on purpose. I don't think the intent is to hurt you. The impact is hurt you. You are impacted. You are hurt. That's what the difference between intent and impact come into play. The intent might not be to hurt you, but the impact is absolutely to hurt you. Do they do it on purpose? Do they like hurting people? Some of them absolutely do, but some of them, their intention is not to hurt you. And no. Let me say this before y'all say it. Or you might have already said it. I am not in any way, shape, or form trying to justify a narcissistic person or a toxic person doing something horrible to anybody. I'm not justifying it. I'm not making excuses. I'm like, they don't do it on purpose, so it's okay. No, they don't do it on purpose, so it's okay. No, that's not what I'm saying. I say they do the behavior, whatever action they take is on purpose, but the intent is to not hurt you. So when they say, I never meant to hurt you, they might actually mean that, y'all, but that doesn't make it okay. If I cheated on you. And you caught me. But I promise you, I never meant to hurt you. They probably didn't mean to hurt you by cheating on you, but they impacted you by cheating on you. You see what I'm saying? The impact is what matters. The intent is not what matters. The intent was to make themselves happy. The intent was to get their needs met. The intent was to advance in life. The intent was to take advantage of somebody. But the impact, the intent was to do something for themselves. They have selfish intent, but it's unselfish impact because everybody else around them is impacted. This selfish intent, I intend on making myself happy, so I'm going to sneak and cheat on you. If you don't find out, you're not hurt. I didn't intend to hurt you, but you found out, guess what? You were impacted, you were hurt. So do some of them do it on purpose? Do some of them cheat on purpose and want you to find out? Yeah, some of them will absolutely cheat on purpose and want you to find out. Some of them will hit you and want you to leave them. Some of them will discard you or treat you so badly that they want you, they make you be the one who leaves them. Some of them will absolutely do that type of stuff, y'all. Some of them will absolutely do it. Some of them will keep doing that type of stuff. But you have to empower yourself. Like I said, if you're dealing with a narcissistic person that and sometimes they give what they call a duper's delight. It's when they smile after doing something horrible to you. It's when they smirk after they feel like they've gotten away with something. Duper's delight. It's like they tell a big lie and they think you believed it, so they smile. Like, you mean? Some of them absolutely take pleasure in hurting you, y'all. Some of them will absolutely do it on purpose. And the ones that do it on purpose are the ones that are, there's different levels of danger, but the ones who hurt you on purpose are extremely dangerous people, y'all. I don't think I need to go into detail about that, but I will. The ones who do it on purpose are sadistic and want to see you in pain. Not just, when I say on purpose and hurt you on purpose, I'm not just talking about physical stuff. I'm not talking about physically beating you up, physically putting their hands on you, physically lying to you. I mean, not physically lying to you, physically doing all this other stuff to you. I'm talking about emotional hurt as well, emotional pain as well, because emotional violence is real, y'all. Some narcissistic people are emotional terrorists, and some of them will absolutely hurt you on purpose to get their needs met. If hurting you on purpose means I get my needs met, then guess what? I'm going to hurt you on purpose. But guess what? Here's another small caveat. If you don't leave them, if you put up with them hurting you, if you forgive them for hurting you repeatedly, they think that you're okay with it. That's why, like, yo, a lot of times if you go back into these relationships where they put their hands on you, where they put their mind on you, whatever you want to say, where they emotionally abuse you, they think that you're okay with the behaviors, because if you were not okay, why are you back with me? If you're not happy right now, why are you back with me? Why are we together? If you're really not happy, if you're sad as hell like you say you are, why are you with me? Why did you come back? You know what I mean? They think that you're okay with their behaviors. Yeah, like I said, some of them are extremely sadistic, y'all. Some of them want to actually cause you physical pain. I'm not talking about in the bedroom. I'm not talking about BDSM and all the other stuff. I'm talking about like real, like want to hurt you, physical pain. Like BDSM is a different type of, do you, safe words and all the other good stuff. Clapping cheeks with with handcuffs or whatever y'all want to do you. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, some narcissistic people will take it above and beyond to inflict damage and harm onto you. Oops, I didn't mean to hurt you. I'm sorry. I thought you liked that. You don't like that? I thought you liked that. I'm just telling you, some of them want to see you hurt on purpose. Like, some of them want to see you cry. And a lot of times, y'all, when a narcissist does it on purpose, it's because they feel like you've done something to them. A lot of times if a narcissist is hurting you on purpose, they feel like it's vengeance for something that you have done to them. They feel like they're just getting back at you for something that you have done to them. They feel like they are just matching your energy. It doesn't matter. And like I said, vengeance is, I talked to a couple of people this morning where I told them, they might not ever forgive you. You know, they try to spin the block. Sorry, y'all. They try to spin the block and come back around years later just to seek vengeance on you, just to get back at you, just to hurt you on purpose. Yes, some of them will hurt you on purpose because they feel like you hurt them a long time ago. They might love bomb you at first, but then they pull the love bombing away and start to try to hurt you on purpose. You got to be very wary, be very careful of these type of people, y'all, because they'll keep doing it over and over and over again because they feel like they're justified in their actions. They feel like they're justified in their beliefs. They feel like they're justified in whatever they do, because especially if you come back to them, if they do something horrible to you and you come back to them, they feel like that you're okay with the horrible treatment. You see what I'm saying? It doesn't make sense. I know it makes sense because you get it. You know what I mean? I know it makes sense. So if you ever dealt with a narcissist before in the past, right? And you've done them wrong. You left them for somebody else. You broke up with them. You just chose somebody else. You didn't give them a chance. You left them on red in your inbox for years. They will seek vengeance on you and try to hurt you on purpose because they feel like you hurt them. They feel like you hurt me on purpose by not responding to my emails. So I'm going to match your energy. You hurt me on purpose by breaking up with me even after I treated you horribly. So if you come back to me, I'm going to match your energy. Some of them will absolutely do it on purpose just to get back at you for something that you have done to them, or something that they perceived that you had done to them. You might not even done anything to them on purpose, but again, intent versus impact. It works a different couple ways, y'all. It's not just narcissists to survivors and empaths and codependents or whoever you're dealing with. It's also narcissists. The person dealing with the narcissist. Your intent might not be to hurt the narcissist, the person. Your intent might be to just pick you, but the impact was hurting that person. And again, let's reel it back in. I'm not trying to justify or get you to feel sorry for the narcissistic person that has treated you horribly. I am not trying to do that. You know what I mean? I know some people might take it that way, the way I talk, the way I speak, but I'm not trying to, convey the message that any of this is okay. You know what I mean? Any of this is okay when they do that to you. And here we go again. I know I just said they do this to you. Let me rant bubble real quick. There's an increasing influx of people in my comment section that say things like, Lee, why do you keep saying they and those and them? Like, you're a narcissist too. You need to start saying we. Yo, I say we. I introduce myself. I'm not trying to get away from the narcissist title, y'all. I said at the beginning of every single video I do, if you're new here, I'm a diagnosed narcissist. Welcome to the Narcissists Code, your favorite stuff word. Yo, I'm not denying my narcissism. I'm putting the work in to change my behaviors. I've been in psychotherapy for 6 years. I'm not trying to deny it. Well, lead. Have you hurt people on purpose? Yeah. I have had a little sadistic side of me. That's part of my journey right there. Like the little sadistic part of me. Used to like triggering people on purpose, not physically, but emotionally. Yeah, I'm one of those people that I would consider, I would have considered to be emotionally violent, controlling through rage and fear and stuff like that. Narcissistic people, especially if you shared some of your trauma and shared some of them, if you shared some of your trauma and some of your triggers with them, then yeah, if they use that against you, they did it on purpose. You said in their aspect of whatever, if they throw your trauma or your triggers in your face, they're doing that on purpose. You see what I'm saying? There's no middle ground right there. They're doing it on purpose because they know you talk to them about your essay or your assault or what your mom did to you, what your dad did to you, what your brother or your sister did to you, whatever. Or something horrible that has happened in your life that you felt safe and comfortable sharing with them. If they use that on you and throw it back into your face, you see they did that on purpose. But again, it goes back to that part where I said earlier about matching your energy. Well, I wouldn't have said this if you wouldn't have said that. You know what I mean? So do they hurt? In conclusion, do they hurt people on purpose? Sometimes. Emotionally and or physically. Not both. It doesn't have to be together. You know what I mean? But anyway, y'all, thank y'all for tuning into another episode. Like and subscribe for more. And as always, mental illness is out. Peace.